Daisy.
So I'm back. Oh, yeah, I'm back. We just gotta get back to that bit where we was, where we got stuck.
Why?
Oh, what's this?
Can you get the phone?
So earlier in an
Hey,
earlier version of
Gabbana.
the story in Gone Home, Sam and Lonnie got caught together, and Lonnie's dad was like an asshole about it and threatened to send Lonnie to live with her mom in
Why is
Florida.
it? Oh,
And
that.
we cut that. It was too melodramatic and it wasn't
Pedos.
really interesting. It was an
I
external
like
force
Popo.
that was acting on them, which I wasn't super
Is there a
excited
mirror
about.
where I
In
can
fact,
see
and so on and
myself?
so
Because
forth,
that would be
but,
really funny.
It caused there to be this concept of Lonnie's mom living in Florida, which you know,
Florida is, of course, the worst place that you can live.
Disgusting.
well,
Why did you say disgusting?
let's not assume.
Never mind.
But that said, it's the other side of the country.
Why can I
It's
do
completely,
everything?
You know, so foreign from Oregon and everything.
What is this?
Also, it's
Oh,
where
can I go
grew
into?
up.
Yeah,
Oh no!
So that's
Can I actually go in the
that's
garden? This is the
yes,
garden.
the reason I think that Lonnie's
That
mom
was
lives in
ghosts.
Florida is that I grew up in
I
Florida.
didn't want to
and
go in the
I
garden. That was scary.
moved from Florida to Oregon when I
Secret
was
door
like 19.
on the
and
stairs. That's
I've been
not
back to
secret.
visit, but you know.
They,
I've already went in there.
If someone were to say to me, "Hey Steve, do you want to go back and live in
Look,
Florida?"
on the
I would
stairs,
take a
secret
sheet of
door.
notebook paper and I would write no.
That's not secret. I've already
We
been there.
agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off.
You want to talk about this
Ugly
fucking
what?
jazz
Ugly
mug?
mug.
Nobody wants to talk about the jazz mug.
Well,
It's
except
the
for
worst.
Carla.
I hate it.
Jazz.
That was such a common
Jeez.
theme
Yeah.
when we were like approving assets or making
Yeah.
stuff visually for Gone Home.
The
It's just like, oh my god, that's
accidental
hideous. I
savior.
fucking hate it. We're putting it in the game.
Yeah,
Because
They're
like,
not
just
allowed
like
to
awful
swear.
90s furniture and like the
we see it in a secondhand store or like
or you
just
see
on
it in the
internet.
Sears catalog we
yeah,
bought,
it's
and it's just
true.
like there's so
We
many
just
think,
fucking
oh,
ruffles
catalog.
on it. I want to puke. Like the
Oh.
wicker furniture in
Yeah.
Mom's dad's
Sting like a
room. It's
Right.
like
Cadillac
it's fucking
and eat
hideous.
like a
We need it.
beaver. Sing like Justin Bieber and sting like a Cadillac. Oh, what's this? Booted out. Girl Scout.
Lonnie.
So that was probably the hardest one we had to record. It was part of the second batch of recording we did, and so I had the script a few days before we did the recording.
Wow, that's
to
good.
kind of read through
Hey,
it
this
and
is
get
like
a
my
feel for where the
fridge.
story was going. And then
Oh, look,
we
food.
met for lunch to go over everything.
So I'm Sarah Argidale. This is my salad dressing.
Shake, 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 shake,
Named
shake, shake, shake.
for my experience
Shake, shake, shake,
with
shake, shake,
being
shake, shake.
in Russia and that being what everyone knows me for. I
Cheese.
studied Russian in college and I lived there for about a year teaching English when I finished school, and it
Watch
was a cool
this,
thing that
everyone.
happened
I'm
in
going
my
to
life.
smash this plate if I can just open
I
it.
am a reader of the Idle Thumbs
got to win this
podcast,
game.
and I guess that's
In this
how
game,
I
okay? Remind me
met
that.
everyone at the full
You got to
Break
win this
team
game.
and kind of inserted myself
Yeah.
into their lives. The Gone Home team,
I
the
can't-
full
This
Break
game
team
would
was nice enough
sad
to
loser forever.
put a little token in the game for me, and
Also,
it's pretty
remind me
cool.
that
Also remind you what?
if I lose this game, I'm a sad loser forever.
For a long time, the
If you
kitchen
lose this
was
game,
not
you're a
going
sad
to
loser
be
forever.
mid-renovation the way that
Thanks,
it is.
Austin.
Oh,
It's
I
one of
really
those
want
things
some of this
that,
now.
I
That
think
looks
that,
so nice. Oh,
necessity,
yeah.
you know, a production constraint actually made
Ooh, pizza.
the,
Oh.
this part of the house
Wait,
better
oh, my
than it would have been
pizza.
if we could have just done whatever
Fat
we wanted. Because for a long
bums.
time we were like, okay, it's just going to be a kitchen, and so we're going to need a bunch of food, which we ended up making, and we're going to need
Can
a
I
bunch of
write?
appliances, and we're going to need a bunch of, utensils
Your
and a block with kitchen knives in it and all the kind of stuff that would be in a kitchen.
mother
And at
is
some point,
a
we just
deep abyss
realized
at
we didn't
the-
have the bandwidth to, like, of all the
bottom
rooms in a
of
house, the
which
kitchen, I
you will
think, has the
always
most
find
just one-off, unique
forgiveness and
thingies in it.
amounts
Because there's all
of
these kitchen appliances and stuff that
of
appear nowhere else
colorful.
in a
I
house.
know.
And so at some point we just realized it wasn't going to make sense for us to try to portray that in a literal way. And so I just had the idea,
Come on,
what if I just tore the place apart and, you know, the cabinets were
I hate
sitting
this-
on the
I hate
ground
this room.
and the counters
It
were
makes
laid
me
up
get
against the
stuck
wall,
in that
and
same.
it's an old house,
Look,
and maybe before the
someone
Definitely the second half was where a lot more of the
beautifully-
emotional weight in the character came out, and that was a lot to handle, but a lot of fun to do too, because I've really not gotten to do a character that actually was so, I guess, emotionally real and so human. You know, it's sort of, you're not doing some commercial selling you thing, or not doing some sort of sci-fi fantasy world sort of story. It was very realistic and very relatable, and you sort of realize that the character's someone that you could know or that you could have been, you know, when you were younger, which I really liked. It was very exciting. It's the whole experience has been.
Oh, look at
Okay.
these apples. Yeah.
Oh, I went quiet.
I was looking at all the apples.
Oh, all them apples.
Somebody who used to know. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the one I threw on the floor. It's just on the other side. Wee hee 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 hee.
No! Eh!
What is this from? The skull was the core.
No!
All the
That's
sliding
better.
doors that you see in the game.
Stop! I'm
Actually,
trying to
from
record.
code
Look,
perspective
there's no
drawers,
skull here.
when I
Look, and this
made
says the skull
a thing
was the
that could
coolest thing I
slide
found
along
in
a
Mexico,
track like
and
that,
it was like $3.
3 months.
for the purpose of making drawers.
$3
Steve took
night.
it and,
Pirate
as designers
treasure.
are wont to do, used it for his own purposes and came up with sliding doors in our game.
I don't like it when it's so silent because you can hear footsteps and they're not your own ones. So I just gotta select this one. Select this one.
Hello, my name is Kate Craig, and I was creating a lot of the environment. I'm going to be talking
I
about
was lagged
some of the
out
environment
again.
storytelling aspects in
I
Dawn.
know.
I know.
I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't mention the work that my wife Emily Carroll did on the project. She did the
Well, this is what we need
house
to
tile
have
image
at
that we
school.
use,
One
for our
sturdy
wallpapers
folder
and for the
with
start screen of
pockets
the
for
game.
each of the 6
She
class
did,
periods.
the
One
loading
line
cassette tape,
notebook per
and she did the
period,
maps
or
of the
one
house.
large.
Oh,
And
Jesus
actually,
Christ,
Carla made a
dude,
font out of her
Frank
handwriting
sounds
because we
scared
wanted
the
something
hell
that
out
was
of
just
me.
a little
Oh,
bit
sorry.
spooky, maybe a little ominous, but
Or one large
something that's
notebook with
suited
6
to the
divided
game.
sections. At
And
least 6 pens,
I was
blue,
really
black,
glad we were working
or
with her, and I
blue
was
or
really glad
black
that
ink,
the other guys were
and
willing
6
to. We had a really good
pencils.
time.
One box of
And
colour
people have
pencils.
responded quite positively to
Standard
her
combination
trials,
lock
which
for
is
your
something
assigned
that,
locker.
I really appreciate. I know.
What are you
Oh
reading?
my.
Thing.
Hi, this is Corin Tucker from Heavens to Betsy.
The note
And
that
Heavens
said,
to Betsy
whatever
was
it
a
said.
band that formed in
Where?
1991,
Oh,
actually.
right there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Give him a red,
And
give him a red, give him a red,
I
red, 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 red,
actually
red.
The dad
got the
loves
idea
everything
of
with
I get it.
JFK.
joining a band when I moved to Olympia, Washington, and became a fan of the music scene.
One of our favorite movies is The Apartment, which was directed by Billy Wilder, and it starred Shirley MacLaine and Jack Lemmon, and it's from like 1960.
Oh, secrets.
And it's basically what Mad Men.
Huh.
We're doing quite well dividends-wise,
Look, what is
or
this?
something. And
Secrets.
Shirley MacLaine's character is named. Her last name is
Oh
Kubelik.
God, it's
and
ripped, and
one
I
of the
can't read
executives
this
at different
writing.
times says
Does that
something
say August
like,
10?
"So
Oh
how
my
are you
God,
getting
that's
along,
one day above
Kubelik-wise?"
my birthday.
So anyway,
Yeah, my birthday's in
super deeply
1 month
buried,
and
Easter egg
something
referencing
days.
joke. We made the,
Are you gonna do a birthday
the-
special
the
video?
law firm Kubelik
Maybe.
and Wise,
I don't know.
that prepared
Don't ask
Oscars,
me.
will
Ask my
just as a little wink
Me.
and nod, a little hardcore Fenton.
Quiet, Steve.
But yeah, The Apartment, you should watch it
It's damn worth. It's totally worth your time. It's a really good movie.
on Laserdisc.
Yeah.
Austin, remind me what I told you at the beginning of the game.
The doors were actually one of the hardest things in the
What?
game to get working correctly, and I know
mind you,
there's still some
don't
bugs existing with
lose
the
and be
doors,
good.
actually.
A
But
stranger
it's a
entering
surprisingly
my
hard
room.
problem, which is why most video games just have doors that kind of slide away into nothingness or open in strange ways or don't, let you
I swear
interact
some
fully
of
with
these
doors.
books are actually
But of
real.
course, in a house like in Gone Home, a
But
realistic
no,
house,
there isn't.
it's important that everything be as natural as possible. The one concession we made to video gaminess is that the doors all swing both ways, which never happens in a real house, but it's necessary to prevent the player trapping themselves in some strange state.
Fresh magazine.
Here we have Fresh Magazine, which is
Oh, fresh.
a synthesis and pastiche
Fresh
of
magazine.
Sassy Magazine, which if you haven't looked at it or if it wasn't, something that you cared about in the early 90s, it was
Safe
very
magazine-
feminist and,
magazine.
strongly
Magazine.
individualist.
I love
and,
magazines.
actually
Safe
gave good
magazine.
advice. It was actually really good. Anyway, so yeah, this is the type treatment, the super grungy
Safe
type
magazine,
treatment is
bro. Oh, look.
totally indicative. That's how it used to be.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh yeah,
come on,
and
come on,
amusingly,
come on, come on, come
of
on,
course,
come
our
on.
cover
Score,
model is
score,
Hey,
Rachel's wife.
Captain
I had to make her. So these are all the VHS tapes, or most of them, in the house, and these in the TV room are
The time machine.
from they only belong to Dad and Sam. Because Mom has some
Ghostbusters.
VHS tapes, but they're up in the bedroom. And
And
you can tell Dad's because he writes in a big, heavy, all caps style
I'm
handwriting.
afraid no diggy.
And Sam
Diggy.
does not.
Diggy.
So, contrary to popular opinion, the X-Files tapes are not Dad's, they're in fact Sam's.
Oh, did I write this
But stuff like
story?
JFK
Yes.
has an obvious dad interest, and some of the other stuff that we put in there was very much like, what is a dad movie?
Yeah.
What is a if when we were growing up, for instance, like what is a movie
Making
that
friends
our
even
dad
when
or a neighbor's
you-
dad would have? So stuff like the
can't
Andromeda
even-
Strain
oh,
or
no.
Moonraker. It's just sort of like, yeah,
Oh, nice thing
You
they
know
did
that
there. You
feeling
can't see what it
Where the
says.
first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them.
No.
Well, there's this girl.
Yeah.
I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, army uniform.
You lesbian.
She's always drawing in this notebook,
I'm joking. I'm
looking
joking.
so intense.
Joking.
I had no
I
idea
go
how I
down
would
the
ever,
chimney?
have an excuse
Damn
to
it.
talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Hi, I'm Chris Remo, the composer on Gone Home. In my commentary tracks, I'm going to be talking a little bit about what went into creating the original music soundtrack for the game. Gone Home is an unusual game, musically speaking, in that it consists of two distinct music soundtracks. But one of those probably more frequently commented
Jake.
on is the collection of licensed Riot Girl
Don't
songs
lose and
the
always
player finds
win.
in Sam's cassette tapes strewn around
Thank
the
you,
house.
Austin.
The other
I'm
one is the
winning right
original
now, so
music
I mean,
that
it's
accompanies
good.
the player's undirected exploration of the house and underscores almost every one of Sam's audio diary recordings. When Steve first asked me to do music for Gone Home, I was really excited about it, but
Stupid
there are almost
dad's
no
obsessed
parameters
with
for what that
these.
meant in terms of format or scope.
They just scored
Having
one
played an
goal.
early build of the game, I started by just doing a few musical sketches with no real regard for length or usage, mainly consisting of vintage electric piano sounds like Wurlitzers and Fender Rhodes.
Oh,
I chose those instruments because I wanted sounds that would feel at home in the era of the game. The Twin Peaks soundtrack used a lot of Rhodes, for example, but would also blend into the background and not share much tone in common with the abrasive Riot Girl guitars. Some of the instrumentation and ideas
this
changed from
shit,
those first
y'all.
sketches, but they also contained one of
Smash
the
the
main themes
vodka.
that ended up accompanying Sam's arc throughout the final game.
Let's Marvin Gaye and get it.
This is our old-timey record that we got from archive.org,
Dum
source
dum
of all good
dum
things.
dum.